All right, today we are going to do a practice round at Baker on the longs. Already warmed up at home, did all my warm-up exercises. I'm gonna throw these 3 putters here because it's different throwing into the wind than throwing into a net. See how the old arm is working today. Really windy out here today. That one was it held the turn the whole way, and it's across the road into the first patch of grass. It's about 310, 320. I'm not mad at all about that. Let's throw this PA3. And that was just about the same. She's at the concrete right before the patch of grass. I gotta find a good place to put this microphone. This thing keeps falling. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have a good spot to put this in. Let me try to put it down here. This will have to work, folks. Yeah, and that one went as far as I expected for an overstable putter. That's not too bad. It's about 260. All right. We're going to go ahead and pick these up, and then we'll get started. Hole 1, you know it, you love it, you hate it. 214-foot par 3. Just right up there. Out of bounds left, out of bounds long, folks. Good. Try the harp and see if we can get her close. Not even close, folks. She held straight the whole way. All right, we're gonna throw the A2, more direct, because the wind is holding them straight. Ace run. Oh! Well, we hit the basket on that one. We could just do more of that today. This thing is an absolute tap-in, folks. You want to putt good in the wind? Don't putt. All right, the wind is raging on. It is a left to right tail and a swirl. All right. We're gonna throw a couple of shots here. We're gonna try the D2, see where she gets us. This one might need to or a little bit of Annie. If I could throw them up off the ground, that would be great. I've been having that problem, folks. I've been throwing these discs to the ground. Let's try the Shrike. See if we can get them up. And that tailwind is just beating them down. Well, if you can see the Shrike, that thing did not go far. We still got a lot of meat on the bone left. This thing only carried 300 feet. We're pin high with the red basket almost. And still got a 220 foot shot to get to the pin. And we punched through and got on the other side, folks. I'm happy with that. All right, in the immortal words of Anthony Barella, we got a 5-footer here. Working on the new putting form. Still trying to dial it in, folks. There we go. This one is pretty treacherous because there's that little tree on the right side that's right in the middle of the ideal line. And then my hyzer shot over the top is going to get pushed to the right, so that's not going to be good. She made it a 3/4 of the way there. Let's try the Annie shot over the baseball field. See what we get here. That did not work. That did not work. And we're gonna throw the towering hyzer shot. That's why I have the camera pointed a little bit up. Weak today, folks. Nope. None of those worked in this wind. All right, let's see if we can make this 40, 50 footer. All right, smart golf would be to lay this one up and take your par. But we're from the school that don't read too good. All right, let's see if we can get this little stepper. It's about 55, 60. Oh. Nope. All right, we'll take that par and move on. That first attempt was really solid. We like it. The one on the left, the first one is a tap-in, so I'm not even going to record that. Just imagine that it went in, folks. Well, if we're staying honest, the first one was a tap-in. Now this one, this is in my swing plane, so I'm gonna have to straddle. And not only does my putt suck, but my straddles suck even worse. Even though this is what, a 10-footer, anybody should be able to hit this. These are still ones worth practicing. All right, we'll take this. On to hole 4. All right, hole 4 is a 268-foot par 3, straight down the pipe. Normally I throw a Luna here, but the wind is acting up. I'm still gonna throw the Luna, but I'm gonna disc up to the Frozen 2 and see what we can make happen with that. So we'll take 2 shots here. Luna first. And the Luna got blasted, Jesus. That thing is about 20 or 30 deep. I don't understand that disc, man. I barely put anything on it and she just floated forever. All right, let's throw the FX2 what we originally planned. And that one fell out of my hand too. All right, there's something wrong with my grip. Like we said before, folks, Smart Golf, you're laying this one up. Man, this thing just coasts so much. It's a pretty shot, man, but it just, oof. We got that left to right wind. Give it a soft sea bids. Nope. And that was worse than the first one. All right. And that was out of the circle. I don't know why I didn't step putt that. Let's take our par and move on. But this is one that you would like to get because it's right there, folks. On to hole 5. Hole 5 is a soft par 4, 398. Basket is tucked to the left over there. The tee pad, it's not angled right for the shot. So you got to come off on like a little angle if you're trying to get anything going here. But we're going to try the D2. Give it a nice little pump and see what she pulls off for us. And I threw that one into the sky. And she's over there parked by the short basket. I didn't let my foot plant. And this is the other FA1 that I got as a backup. This was also in the mystery box and Mark had it. And he gave it back like a good boy. All right, this is it right here, folks. And any of these shots are fine, right? Because you got literally a clear shot. This is a really soft par 4. And that one is pretty gone. Maybe I'll throw fairway drivers here instead of the distance driver. I think I'm gonna start doing that, just throwing the fairways. Because this course really, do I need a 400-foot shot to get there? Do I have it? Yes. But do I need it is the question. Right, yeah, eagles are nice. But with that fairway driver, I'm in a spot up there where I do have a chance for the eagle and a tap and birdie. So I think I'm gonna just start throwing fairways, folks. And this thing right here is sweet. It's a step putt to the basket for eagle. I've been in those bushes before. But really, do I need that is the question. That is the question of the day. I don't think I do. I think a nice 350, 380. And that it gets it done. We got a little right to left head, so this thing, I don't know what this thing's gonna do. And that's it. A tap-in birdie. A tap-in birdie. 2 tap-in birdies. This is what we got left for birdie. Thank you. Thank you again. That's it. All right, hole 6 is a 221-foot par 3. And on this one, I like throwing my A2. Got a little headwind though, so I don't know how it's gonna play. I might have to throw it a little nose down, a little softer than I normally do. And that was too high, folks. All right. All right, the A2, we're gonna throw it low and driven. And that's there. It's a 25 footer, but she's there. And this is what we got left for birdie in this wind. A2 just a bit past pin high, about 25 feet. And a Shorty McMuffins. And that one's gone. Let's try those again, because these are tap-ins. Still working on that new putting form, folks. I like the spinning from the chest, but it's either in or gone. There's no chance like this one for me to make the comeback putt. There it is. There it is. That's what we need, folks. Once we get that dialed, this game will be a little easier, I think. And we're also working on the form. I'm trying not to over-rotate, which, as you can see in some of the shots I've been doing. And this one is a little diabolical little fella. Hole 7 is a 222-foot par 3. Right, but it severely slopes down as you get closer. So a lot of discs tend to catch over there on the left. I normally throw a backhand here, but the wind is a right to left head again. So I'm gonna elect for a little butter forehand and see if I could bring her in. And how did she get pushed over there? Oh my God, that was terrible. That felt good, and she still got pushed. Now, the question is, do I have a disc now to throw? Let's try the PA3. I know these are my putters, but this one specifically is one of my throwing putters. It goes a little bit less far than the Luna. And I'm just gonna smooth this one out there. And she's down there. She went straight, but she is still deep. That's why this hole is so tricky. Let's go see what we have. All right, both of these are not terrible. We're gonna start first from the A2. Our little forehand that just got blown over. It was actually a perfect looking shot out the hand. She just kept getting blown away by the wind. This one's outside of the circle. So we're gonna give her a little stepperini, see how we do. That was close. And into the headwind. Ah, come on, man. Give it to me, man. I've been a good boy. And then this one, we might have to step this one off. She might be in or out of the circle. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32. She is in 32.5. She is in. This shot might as well be outside the circle. I mean, Jesus. All right. Oh my God, you see that wobble, man? What is that? They're on target. I'm just not giving it the respect that it needs. All right. This one feels like a short one, but this could turn into a bogey really fast, folks. Really fast. Don't underestimate this hole. All right, hole 8. Ho. You a hoe. Hole 8. Long is 351 feet. It goes down and then it gently turns to the left. The low ceiling here doesn't allow for that big spike hyzer. When this fills up in the spring, this whole thing is full of leaves and you have to throw a laser beam down there. There's also a turnover shot right down over this OB, which we will also try today. But right now with the FA1, we're gonna throw the low line laser beam, see what we get out of here. And I turned her over. We're parked on the short. That's not the shot though. I turned that one over. Throwing the same disc. Trying not to turn her over because we do have that headwind. So maybe when the headwind, the turnover shot might be the better one. And that one was an early release and she scooted down. Let's try the turnover shot. What do we have that can do that? The D2 will work. Nope, she never turned over. That was a straight hyzer. That's halfway down 10's fairway. Whoops. Sorry. Yeah, no, let's throw a slower disc. Let's try the M4. See if we can get that turnover line to work here. The M4 pushed through, but that was not the line. I missed my line by like 3 feet. Oh well, let's go get these discs. Well, we found our discs. The FA1 was about another 50 feet behind this M4. The other FA1 that we threw was parked under 8 shorts basket. And then the D2, this thing went 450 feet. It was parked under 9's basket. Where was that shot when we had the safari round? Come on, man. Literal park under the basket on 9. That is crazy. I'm here looking for it on 10's fairway, like, where's this disc? And then I see this orange thing on the ground right next to the basket on 9. All right, this is another little 45, 50 footer. Little stepperine putt. See if we can get it there. Nope. That might be good. Nope. Got beat down by the wind. All right, we'll tap these in real quick. That one almost didn't make it over. Even the mini made it, wow. All right, on to hole 9. All right, what else can we say? Hole 9, the signature hole at the Rock. I've been throwing this little forehand, and I've been getting a lot of good success with it. But we're also gonna throw the PA3 right at it. Hole 9, 206 foot, par 3, signature hole at the Rock. Boom. Oh, that's terrible. That is far. I usually throw it a little more wider. And then once I exposed that plate, that right to left wind just pushed it all the way over there. And that's how the D2 made it all the way to the basket, because the wind just pushed it. Let's throw something straight at it. All right, that's pin high. We'll take that. All right, we're gonna take it from our forehand. Note to self, do not throw a forehand on that left to right wind, because she will get blown away. This one definitely outside of the circle, into a headwind. I don't know what's worse. She's gone, right next to my drive. Ah, I thought that was in. I thought that one was in. All right. This is where our drive with the PA3 landed. Just got these putts up. Oh, what was that, folks? Come on. There it is. All right. Let me do that one more time. Because either way, they're still pars. But this, you should make it. Oh, that one barely stood in. All right, folks, that does it for the front 9 of the Rock. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one for the back 9. The conditions are out of control out here today. It is windy. It's affecting the putting. It's affecting the drives. It's just a nightmare. But we're out here practicing. Everybody has to play in this. This is not like we just wait for the best weather to play.